Our top story comes from the state of Karnataka, where the Chief Minister's wife has offered to return 14 plots allotted to her by MUDA or Mysuru Urban Development Authority. She has written a letter to MUDA in this regard. This after the Enforcement Directorate has booked her husband and the Chief Minister of the state, Siddaramaiah, in a money laundering case under PMLA. Last week, Karnataka Lokayukt registered a case against Karnataka CM and others for fraud under various sections. Special court also ordered to register a case. Now, ED registered a money laundering case, and that is being investigated. My colleague Pratibha Raman brings us this report.
This comes after several days of setbacks that Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has been facing in the MUDA scam. We have been talking about how the FIR has been registered with respect to the Lokayukta, and then followed by a complaint that was given to the ED, and all eyes are on how the ED would be taking forward with this complaint. And in connection with this, interestingly, she has spoken about the return of that 3.16 acre of land, and she has also said that she would be surrendering and returning the compensation plots that have been issued to her, which is the 14 plots that have been the bone of contention here, because it has been the compensatory plot offered in a land of higher value than the land that has been already offered to the MUDA authority there. And right now we'll have to wait to see how this would be taken forward by the several authorities, because this comes with the backdrop of the opposition leaders in Karnataka who have been calling for the Chief Minister's resignation and have been also insisting on a CBI probe. Perhaps this has been like a move that is being used as a defense strategy by the Congress camp is also something that needs to be looked at, mainly because of the timing of it as well as the contents of the letter.
While Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah is pointing fingers at the BJP with FIRs registered against senior leaders in electoral bonds case, there are counter complaints against those activists who raised their voice in the MUDA scam, with many terming it politically motivated. Pratibha Raman brings us this report.
Activist Snehamai Krishna, who's one of the complainants against Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah in the MUDA case, and has even taken the alleged scam to the Enforcement Directorate, is now facing a money laundering case himself. A local advocate, allegedly close to right-wing groups, has filed a complaint against Krishna under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act.
9 advocates is engaged, Snehamai Krishna is engaged. Who paid his air charges? From whose account it is paid? Who paid his this stay in a 3-star or 5-star hotel? All these things are to be known to the general public in the Karnataka.
Snehamai Krishna, who also faces a fresh FIR in a domestic violence case, claims there are attempts to hinder his activism, which the Congress government strongly denies.
ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾನು ಹೋರಾಟಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಥ ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಈ ಥರ ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೂ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಹೊಸದು ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಚು ರೂಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಏನೇ ಸಂಚು ಮಾಡೋ ನನ್ನ ಹೋರಾಟವನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಲ್ಲ.
Never our party or the government has stopped or threatened any of those RTI activists or those who are filing complaints against our ministers or the Chief Minister. I totally deny any allegation of that type of whether Krishna Snehi or anyone.
Even if the politicians deny this, the timing of the FIR as well as the complaint against those who took Siddaramaiah to court paves the way for questions on whether this is a political attempt to silence the critics. With camera persons Kumar and Govind, Pratibha Raman in Bengaluru for NDTV.
On to the poll-bound state of Haryana, Rahul Gandhi and his sister Priyanka Gandhi begin Haryana Vijay Sankalp Yatra from Ambala's Narayangarh. They were there today, which is the hometown of Chief Minister Naib Singh Saini. The yatra will cover 6 constituencies and is expected to extend till 3rd of October, the last day of campaigning in the state. Rahul has so far addressed 2 rallies in Haryana, while this will be Priyanka Gandhi's first visit to the state to campaign for the assembly elections. The leaders addressed a Jan Sabha at Huda ground in Narengarh on Monday. Kumari Selja was seen on stage with Rahul and Priyanka Gandhi and heard saying wherever Rahul and Priyanka are going, they are infusing new energy.
Priyanka Gandhi leading Congress's charge in Haryana as the countdown to polling day sets in. The brother-sister duo did 3 rallies through the day, starting from Narayangarh and ending in Kurukshetra. From farmers, jawans to sportspersons, Priyanka accused the BJP of insulting the people of the state, urging voters to throw out those who talk of changing the constitution. Another highlight was the presence of both Bhupinder Huda and Kumari Selja on stage with Rahul and Priyanka. The message was clear: no rift within the Congress.
शैलजा जी ने कहा कि यहाँ कांग्रेस की लहर है। हुडा जी ने भी कहा कि पूरे हरियाणा में कांग्रेस की लहर है। मैं कहती हूँ ये आपके सम्मान की लहर है, और किसी भी राजनीतिक दल ने आपको बांटने की कोशिश की और आप बट जाएंगे, आप इनके बहकावे में आ जाएंगे, तो आपको अपना सम्मान वापस नहीं मिलेगा।
In Haryana election campaign is in full swing, and you have seen Rahul Gandhi along with Priyanka Gandhi. They are holding a rally at Narangan, and from here they will kick-start their road show from here. What they are trying to do, what we have seen, they are trying to make a huge momentum among the voters of Haryana, and now this road show will be started from Narangan after addressing the people of Haryana.
Rahul Gandhi went into his Yatra mode, launching the Haryana Sankalp Yatra. Addressing a rally in Dadri, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh hit back at Mallikarjun Kharge's comment about staying alive until Prime Minister Modi is removed from power.
अब मेरे को तो 83 years चल रहे हैं, इतना जल्दी मरने वाला नहीं हूँ। जब तक मोदी को नहीं हटाएंगे तब तक मैं जिंदा ही रहूंगा।
कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष हैं, मैं उनकी बहुत इज्जत करता हूं। आयु में हम लोगों से बहुत बड़े हैं। परमात्मा करे कि आप 125 वर्ष तक जिंदा रहें और 125 वर्ष तक जिंदा रहें और तब तक मोदी जी भी भारत के प्रधानमंत्री बने रहें।
This comes after Union Home Minister Amit Shah's response on social media to Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge. Amit Shah accused the Congress President of outperforming himself and being disgraceful. He said this was a display of spite and that he dragged the Prime Minister into personal health matters. He also said, as for the health of Mallikarjun Kharge, may he continue to live for many years to see the creation of a Viksit Bharat by 2047. It's a high-stakes battle for both the BJP and the Congress in the Haryana dangle, with both parties facing challenges. The countdown to voting on the 5th of October has begun, and all party bigwigs are giving it their all. With Gurpreet Chinna, Bureau Report, NDTV.
Intense campaigning for the third and final phase of polling in Jammu and Kashmir election concluded on Sunday, with major political parties, particularly BJP, Congress, NC and PDP engaging in fierce exchanges over critical issues. Third phase will cover 40 assembly segments across 7 districts: Jammu, Udhampur, Samba and Kathua in the Jammu region and Baramulla, Bandipora and Kupwara in North Kashmir. Remember, the BJP achieved its best poll performance in Jammu and Kashmir in 2014 assembly election, winning 18 seats, and the 4 Jammu districts securing a total of 25 seats. Historically, the Saffron Party has never won any assembly seat in the Kashmir Valley, which is why this phase becomes important for the BJP.
This election in Jammu and Kashmir is a historic moment for Valmiki society and refugees, West Pakistan refugees. They are getting right to vote in the assembly for the first time. I'm joined by Gaurav Bhatti, who is the representative of Valmiki society. Gaurav, it is when you were brought here, your rather forefathers in 1957, you were just 272 people. Now it is around a 10,000 population.
जी जी बिल्कुल सर, 10,000 के करीब आज हमारे लोग हैं, पूरे जम्मू कश्मीर में फैले हुए हैं। और ये बड़ा दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण रहा कि जब हमें यहाँ लाया गया, हमारी सेवाएं ली गई, लेकिन हमारे साथ धोखा किया गया यहाँ की गवर्नमेंट, देन जो गवर्नमेंट थी।
तो पहली बार कैसी है आपकी जो वो तो हम ये पहली बार आपको असेंबली में इलेक्शन में वोट डालने का हक मिल रहा है?
ये फर्स्ट टाइम इलेक्शन में जो असेंबली इलेक्शन है उसमें वोट डालने का हक मिल रहा है। मेरी 45 एज है, देखिए मैं फर्स्ट टाइम इलेक्शन वोटर हूँ, है ना, जबकि ये हमारा राइट बनता है 18 साल के बाद। लेकिन इतने साल बीत गए, उससे बड़ी बात है हमारे 80 साल के बुजुर्ग बैठे हुए जो फर्स्ट टाइम वोट करेंगे।
वो फर्स्ट टाइम वोटर है, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। मीना जी, first time voting, and what's your age, and have you ever thought this day would come and you would be able to vote?
Yes, this is the historic day as we have been given the voting rights after almost 65 years, and I am excited at the same time and surprised also because the adult franchise exists in this Indian nation and in all the states of the India rather, but it's at the same time heartening also that all these 65 years state of J&K has done prejudice to the Valmiki Samaj, and what to say, sometimes it's like the struggle and the trauma which has been faced.
Okay, so actually they were, these people were brought here by then Jammu and Kashmir government in 1957. Just they had come here to provide services. Now their population is around 10,000, around 6,000 are eligible to vote, and it is first time they are voting, and reason is after abrogation of Article 370 and 35A, because under those laws, only permanent residents of Jammu and Kashmir, which was a law which was invoked since Maharaja Hari Singh's time since 1929, that only permanent residents were eligible to vote or get right on the job or land.
You can catch all the election result with NDTV throughout the day. On the 8th of October, we will bring you a blow-by-blow account of what's happening in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Now on to another story coming from the state. Election Commission has written a letter to the Jammu Kashmir Chief Secretary questioning the appointment of Army Colonel as the SSP. And in fact, the EC has temporarily halted the appointment of the army officer as SSP amid Model Code of Conduct. EC has questioned officers' appointment. They have also banned the transfer of officers connected to election. In fact, the Election Commissioner has sought a written reply from the Chief Secretary on 1st of October. Moving on, the Supreme Court has come to the rescue of an 18-year-old son of a Dalit wager from Uttar Pradesh who was denied admission to IIT Dhanbad for narrowly missing the deadline for depositing the acceptance fee of 17,500 rupees. CJI said cannot allow such a young talent to go away and ordered IIT Dhanbad to admit the student right away. The Maharashtra government has declared cow as Rajya Mata or the mother. The decision is taken in cabinet meeting ahead of the polls. The government took the step citing the cultural importance of cows in Indian tradition. In the official order, the Eknath Shinde-led government said that cows have been an important part of the Indian tradition and hold a spiritual, scientific and military significance since time immemorial.
मंत्रिमंडल बैठक में अनेक निर्णय सरकार ने लिए हुए हैं, उसमें राज्य माता मतलब राज्य पशु, राज्य पक्षी ऐसी जो पहचान है, वैसी पहचान हमारे गौ माता को दी हुई है। ये कई लोगों की मांग थी, स्वामी हमारे शंकराचार्य जी की भी मांग थी, कई संतों की मांग थी और आज पूरी करने में हमें सफलता मिली है और इसलिए राज्य माता गौ माता के रूप में यहाँ पर पहचानी जाएगी और निश्चित रूप से इसे हर प्रतिदिन उस एक गाय के प्रति, देशी गाय के प्रति 50 रुपए का अनुदान देने का भी निर्णय लिया है। गौशालाओं को अनुदान देने का निर्णय लिया है। गौ वंश की रक्षा करना ये मतलब हमारा फर्ज है।
Time for a quick break on the show. More on the other side. Stay tuned. Welcome back. A severe flood crisis has continued to grapple many parts of Bihar. The flood situation in the state remained grim as major rivers like Kosi, Gandak and Bagmati in districts bordering Nepal were in spate. The Indian Embassy in Nepal has issued helpline numbers for its citizens stranded in the Himalayan country due to devastating floods and landslides. Our colleague Prabhakar Kumar brings us this report.
This is a subdivision of Sitamarhi Belsan, and you can see out here the people. We are in one of the villages out here. The water, the water of this is the water. What you are seeing is the Bagmati river flowing into their homes and villages. And as you move ahead, the water level will keep on rising.
गांव का संपर्क टूट चुका है। यहाँ से काफ़ी पानी है, उधर जाने का संभावना नहीं है। यहाँ पे प्रशासन की ओर से कोई व्यवस्था नहीं हुआ है।
इतना पानी घर में है, इतना स्पीड में पानी खाने खा रहे थे, 10 मिनट में पानी आ गया, पूरा तूफान। जब तक सामान धरते धरते जब तक आ गया पड़ला पानी, दह गया हमारा सिलेंडर चूल्हा सब दह गया। दूसरे घर में रह रहे हैं।
तीनों गांव दहाया हुआ है। कल से 8 बजे रात से सब भूखा हुआ है। कब मिलेगा उसको मुंह में अन्न बच्चा लोग को?
We are deep inside the flood area in the Belsan region of Sitamarhi, and this is how people are surviving here. They have no option but to wait for the water to recede, and then their life will be back on the normal track.
तंबू का व्यवस्था नहीं है, न कोई व्यवस्था है, तो हम लोग घर में ही हैं। सारा रात हम लोग ऊपर ही रहे हैं।
From Belsan in Sitamarhi, this is Prabhakar Kumar for NDTV.
Some international news now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday spoke to Israeli counterpart Benjamin Netanyahu on the conflict in Middle East. He spoke to Prime Minister Netanyahu about recent developments in West Asia. Terrorism has no place in the world, said Prime Minister Modi. It is crucial to prevent regional escalation and ensure the safe release of all the hostages. India is committed to supporting efforts of an early restoration of peace and stability in the region, the PM posted on social media platform X. As the war in West Asia intensifies, the Hezbollah group has given a statement saying that it is ready for any Israeli ground invasion. Israel, meanwhile, continues its strikes on central Beirut days after eliminating the Hezbollah leader Nasrallah. Israel's military says it destroyed a warehouse of surface-to-air missiles located about 1.5 kilometers from Lebanon's international airport. Other attack took place at a central location where taxis and buses gather to pick up passengers. US President Joe Biden has called for a ceasefire.
Just the fact that Israel may be now launching a limited operation into Lebanon. Are you aware of that? Are you comfortable with their plans?
I'm more aware than you might know, and I'm comfortable with them stopping. We should have a ceasefire now. Thank you.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Monday addressed the people of Iran in a video message saying the Shia nation will be free from the rule of tyrants very soon. In a 3-minute video message, he released, he said that Israel stands with the people of Iran.
When Iran is finally free, and that moment will come a lot sooner than people think, everything will be different. Our two ancient peoples, the Jewish people and the Persian people, will finally be at peace. Our two countries, Israel and Iran, will be at peace. The people of Iran should know Israel stands with you. May we together know a future of prosperity and peace.